Great day. Mic check. Checking the mic. We about to get it started this morning, family. We about to get it started this morning. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are going to get it started and get it popped off. Make sure you enjoy the commercials, man. It's about to go down this morning. Let's get it. Let's get it. Here we go.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us, right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together.
But the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
Skin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Skin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're going to go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form, and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, mid-size sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and has since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I'm a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For election day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his truth?
What's up,
What is a
TT?
wolf without his pack?
What's going on? Welcome. Who else in the room?
The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there, Miss Tiandra. How you doing this morning? What's going on? Oh, we about to start. Hold on.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. This is Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your
breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Oh man. Take your breath. Drink. I'm gonna get one made. Drink. Get us a Phoenix emoji. Or should I say, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath. Take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Or bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. What's up, fam? It is a great, great Kujichagulia. I am so glad you are here, live with Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Family, oh, let me go and get that off. That's bothering me. Hold on. Let me get that off. All right, family, I'm back. Yo, great Kujichagulia to each and every last one of you. I want to give all of the Kujichagulia babies, I want to give all of you a round of applause. Shouts out to the Kuji babies. Yes, y'all. And you don't stop. Hey, listen. Hair all messed up. Good God, I get old and I just forget about just basic stuff. Where is my pick? Oh, man, I hope my girls got their hair taken down, and when they get their hair taken down, they take all my stuff. But anyway, the struggles of being a parent. But anyway, family, hey, it is a great Kujichagulia, and I want to remind you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority. Is that stubborn enough right there? The place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Thank you, Anime, for being on point. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. I am your host, Brother Hot Tim, and this is a Heart of a Simba production. All day, every day, shout out to the Simba Nation, where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Blow them up. We gotta blow them up. So right now, I'm going through the book, The Intergeneration Trap, The Generation Gap by Elder Oba Tashak. And I told you I've been waiting over 20 years for this book, right? I got me an autographed copy, and I want to be sure to share with you just a little bit of this every now and then, because I'm reading through it. You know, I have to get back used to reading because, you know, I'm always moving, so I usually have my books in my car. And, you know, I know some people hate that. I ain't going to say no names, but some people really hate that. All right, so let me see where what I wanted to share with y'all. All right, let's go on here. We're going to start on page 2. Brother says, the greatest example of the choice between two cultures is the generation gap, which is the most serious internal issue facing African American communities across the United States. If we do not resolve the generation gap between the old and the young, African American communities for the first time in our history will be faced with the unprecedented situation where our young will be left to pass on to future generations whatever they choose to pass on. To heal the generation gap, we must understand the forces that have produced it, and we must value, embrace, and internalize the many, many positive aspects of African American culture. As the great leader of the liberation movement in Guinea-Bissau, Amilcar Cabral, observed, check it out. Liberation is an act of culture, and you can measure a people's chance for achieving liberation by the qualitative differences between the culture of the oppressed and the culture of the oppressor. That's a paradigm blower upper right there. Liberation is an act of culture, and you can measure a people's chance for achieving liberation by the qualitative difference between the culture of the oppressed and the culture of the oppressor. Striking God as well. Thank you, Anime. Thank you, baby. African American culture is our way of life and designed for living that is spirit word based. Now he used the term, listen, spirit word based. Extended family culture, inspiring us to achieve human excellence and mastery through transformation, which leads to liberation. African Americans are sinking into an individualistic, violent, materialistic, despiritualized West Asian, he put Euro-American, you know I say West Asian, culture that offers no future to our people or to humanity as a whole. We must understand the hostile, powerful external forces that have hit African American communities since 1968. If we are to reverse the choices between two cultures. Now, I'm almost done. Bear with me. Come on now. Bear with me, babies. Listen. The powerful hostile external forces are the black urban removal that broke up black communities since the late 60s. Drugs put into the black community by the intelligence agencies to destabilize the black liberation movement. 3, the counterintelligence program. An FBI plan to assassinate, imprison, exile, and discredit black leaders that led to the death of Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Fred Hampton, and many other prominent black leaders. 4. Hostile government social policies and regulations, including the Manahan report that defines single-parent black families as the cause of pathologies in black community. 5. The Ford Foundation strategy to create a moderate black leadership through programs of black capitalism and promotion of blacks to be mayors of black inner cities who had no movement experience and who would serve as an alternative to militant movement black leadership of the 60s and 70s. 6. Television, which among other things promoted permissive child rearing and Eurocentric values or West Asian values. The computer-driven economy that displaced many black industrial workers. The transfer of large sectors of industrial production overseas into the suburbs that remove large numbers of black males from the economy and most of them from the home. The rise of peer groups that have come to have more influence over black youth than family, church, or school. Number 10, individualism that has promoted a mentality of me first over we first, undermining race pride. 11, materialism and greed promoted by the corporate-driven culture that values materialism over human life. 12, the rise of the prison industrial complex that has contributed to a thug culture among a large section of African-American youth. 13, the attack of black popular culture of rhythm and blues by white record companies under the guidance of the Harvard report that weakened and in some cases destroyed black record companies. 14, the rise of foster care industry that has created a warehousing system for black children who often receive no love. And 15, the expansion of the welfare system in the 60s, its destruction under the Clinton administration and Reaganomics. These and many, many other more powerful external forces have produced a choice between two cultures. Now, last paragraph. Bear with me. Listen. Since the late 60s, the two areas where there has been resistance to the choices between two cultures have been hip-hop and rap and an African-centered cultural renaissance, which was started in the mid-'80s by African-American scholars and by the National Black United Front. Because African-American music, dance, and black church contain the strongest African cultural traditions, African-American music continues an intergenerational transmission of our culture. This may not seem to be the case with the record industry's takeover of hip-hop. Nevertheless, hip-hop culture continues to carry on an intergenerational transmission of some of the best features of African-American culture through underground hip-hop. This issue will be addressed later in this chapter. Still, African-American youth cannot avoid the negative damaging effects of the powerful external forces that have produced a choice between two cultures in too many domains of their lives. Gangster rap promoted by the record industry has worked to extend the choice between two cultures. Well. I have me a great read coming up on this one here. Lord have mercy. But let's get started. Family, I want to make sure that you know that you are here and we are going to lift up these ancestors and we're going to celebrate. And maybe we might be at a, like I said, we might need to start. We might need to get, I might need to order a couple of, about 10 of these books so that we could have us a study group in Gye-Nyame Journey and go and check out this book. Because Obata Shaka, like I told you, I've been waiting for this book. And the reason I've been waiting for this book, because in one of his books prior to this, I can't remember which book it was, he mentioned that he was working on a project about, and the word slips me every time, apprenticeship, the importance of apprenticeship. And finally, it's been almost 30 years. He got it back. He got back down. He sat down, with Philip Shock Matthews, and got his stuff back out. And I'm like, shoot, I was thrilled. So it's an honor. I'm going to see about getting him on the show. We're going to see about getting him on the show and having us an interesting discussion with him. All right, Sister Tiandra says, hold on. Liberation is an act of culture. You can measure people's chance of achieving liberation by looking at the culture of the oppressed and the culture of the oppressor. As my Native American family says, as my brother, as one of my elders Chief Albino told me a long time ago, as well as named his business La Cultura Cura. Culture cures. Culture cures. Man, aren't we in the culture building business? We're in the tribe building business, and culture is the root of tribe in the village. Culture is the root of village. You know what I'm saying? These are the concepts that we're trying to press out here. We're trying to push out here. Not even trying. We're doing a damn good job. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people want to count the numbers, but it's not about the numbers. It's about the quality of the people that you get. I'm trying to tell you. Because it only take about 3 to 5 of us to really make a change, a serious change in any city that we in. You know what I'm saying? And especially with the tools that we have, this thing right here is either a dumbed down tool or a liberation tool. You know what I'm saying? It's a weapon. It can either cut you or it can cut your enemy. You know what I'm saying? What are you using it for? How are you using it? What messages are you sending across it? How are you using it on your social networks? How are you using it when you're talking to other people? How are you using it when you texting other people? Are you using it as a tool of liberation or a tool of oppression? We have choices, family. You know what I'm saying? They might not seem like big choices, but of course in Gye-Nyame we say, you know what I'm saying, your small changes brings large changes to the community. You know. That's a long story. I came up with an idea years ago with and one of my elders, very funny. You crack jokes on some of my ideas, but we were having issues with raising funds. So one of the ideas I came up with was getting a bunch of big water jugs. You know those big water jugs, and put them in stores and have stores allow us to put them in there. And on there, we put a sign on there with pictures of what we was doing, and it would say, your small change to make a large change in the community. And Nomo looked at me and said, he said, brother, what? We building a nation for ants? We don't need pennies, we need dollars. I said, well, bro, we got to start with something. You know what I'm saying? If it comes fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it is good to go. You understand what I'm saying? If it come fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it is good to go. Hold on. Damn, Gye-Nyame family is up early this morning. I got a text from Sister Navita. Navita, you out there? Go on and sound off. All right. Okay, this is about the upcoming festival, Juneteenth. We working on Juneteenth right now. So we got text flowing around where all of us, So hey, it's cool. But let's get to building. So right now we're about to pour these libations as we usually do, or as we call it, toast. If it comes steady, it's good and ready for the revolution. If it comes steady, and that's what we've been trying to do. We're trying to get a steady flow of reciprocity flowing in our community. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, reciprocity is a strong part of economics. You know what I'm saying? Our principles. I mean, me and Kwame had a long talk yesterday. Well, it wasn't that long. But, talking, and, Kwame always go back to the practical application of African wisdom. You know what I'm saying? The tools that we have to pull out, the principles that we have to use, have to be practical. And they have to be able to be used, and in some case be able to bring some small but immediate changes in your life. What the hell going on? What? Okay. All right, so there's multiple. It appears that there is some I don't know. Let me shut my mouth. Shouts out to my brother Hollywood. I see you out there, brother. Thank you for giving us a like. But let's get up here, and it's time to pour these libations. Family, remember that if you have family members that you want to add to the list, by all means do so. Do so Add your family members. Like I said, just be mindful that we have a very long list, and I don't mind it being as long as possible, but be mindful that when you start giving your names, please remember that there's other people who have names, because we have people joining the ancestral realm all of the time. You know what I'm saying? So we want to be mindful. So we want to put, you know what I'm saying? We want to put our ancestors on, but be mindful we only have so much time until one day we could put somebody in this seat that could do, you know, they could do the morning toast, they could do the afternoon toast, and they could do an evening toast. And in between, we could have news and other shows popping off, which is what we're working on here at Gye-Nyame Journey Media, trying to really get into building a media apparatus that belongs to us. And, you know, we'll use these other platforms for as long as we possibly can, but we have to realize that once we really start getting serious, you know what I'm saying, that what we're doing does not benefit these organizations. So eventually what's going to happen is that we're going to have to be removed. We're going to have to be removed. And that's a fact of life. It's nothing to get mad about. It's nothing to get upset about. It's nothing to protest about. But it is something for us to get active about and start learning how to support what we do in the way that we can, whether that's small or large. Because there's a whole bunch of different groups on the internet that in some form or fashion you can support. You know what I'm saying? I love the support that I get for Gye-Nyame. You know what I'm saying? And there's other outlets out there that are well deserving of support as well. And I know you can't do them all. You know what I'm saying? So, but we have to start looking at supporting those that are not trying to necessarily grow big on other people's media. You know what I'm saying? But it's trying to build their own. Like, you know, we having struggles with Gye-Nyame Journey. You know, like I said, it's kind of hard to keep up, you know, because I just found out that the downloads that I was doing froze. It stopped. It quit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I need business. The download, the amount of data that I have sometimes, I need like business quality Wi-Fi and internet and Ethernet and shit like that. That costs dough. But I got a lot of the videos down, and once we figure out what is wrong exactly with G&J.media, you know what I'm saying, as far as the streaming, we gonna get it popping. But anyway, it's time for us to do the toast. Make sure you like and share. And if you're not subscribed, go and click that like button. You know, click that subscribe button, get that bell, or just go over to freegnjecourse.com, sign up for the free e-course. Along with the free e-course, you get a notice letting you know every morning when we going live. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure I keep people in the loop. I try to keep people in the loop as much as I possibly can. You know what I'm saying? But please understand, like, sometimes if I don't get right back with you, because sometimes I have to go on and decompress. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm constantly thinking about this stuff. I'm constantly trying to either, you know, because I basically shape my life around what I do. Right? So every now and then I need to veg out. Every now and then I need to recharge myself. I need to see that there's other people doing what I'm doing. So sometimes I'm checking them out, and sometimes I veg out on that. Sometimes I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, even when I'm vegging out, I'm looking for lessons or principles so that I could share some of the ideas that I run across. So I guess I never really stopped working. Damn. But it's not really work if you love it. It's more like an adventure. All right. So, let's get it popping. We're about to go on over to our daily toast screen. We're going to hit that screen, get back. We're going to hit the screen, and we're going to lift up our glass. We're going to lift up our glass, and we're going to toast our creator by whatever name you choose to call it creator. Right? What you call that creator. Sister Tiandra says decompress and recharge. Right? We lift up our glass to the creator by whatever name you choose to call it creator. And we raise our glass high. I don't want to do it too high. Y'all won't be able to see it. But we raise our glass up. And we use the word of power that we use around here. If you at home and you got a word of power and you want to say it, by all means do. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, here we go. We're going to get into our list of ancestors, right? We're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute our ancestors, and we're going to salute them by saying their names, because they say, hell for African is being forgotten, and we strive never to forget. Well, let me say it properly. If there is a hell, the hell for Africans is being forgotten. And maybe that's even the wrong way. And that, because, in a lot of our cultural beliefs, there was no concept of hell, because we cycle in and out of shit. Well, anyway, that's a long story. Anyway, that's a whole nother discussion, but here we go. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert, Texas, Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, George, and William, Walter, Chris, Penny, Gaston, Aunt Lean, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, of our Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, El No More, X, Pet Mott, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamaya, the farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, May Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah J. Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Midget Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Welly, Vita Farmer, Ango Susu, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keishla Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Spells, Slimmy Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Phoenix Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Diddy Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basici, Filani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Anthony Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Honest Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratley, Kevin Spratley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosey, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Member Sr., Sam Member Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Carter Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaneko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as a Gypsy, and also Uncle Buki. We got Reverend Roosevelt Wright, the first. Reverend Roosevelt Wright, the first. Reverend Roosevelt Wright. No, Reverend Roosevelt. Reverend Roosevelt. Reverend Roosevelt Word, the first station, Tri Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doe, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Holly Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, as Senior, Mally Miller, Hosey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Axe Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nitty Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Japel Jackson, Michaels. Yeah, we made it. We stopped up about here. I had to get a reminder. So we somewhere in here. Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Townsend, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bed Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Froggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownie Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevada Metro, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easy, Rayshawn Easy, Devere McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekel Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Laura Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alver, Masmy Cooper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, is lovingly known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James, Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., where am I? Oh, okay. Damien Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Dermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quaid Sample, Candace Simmons, Servant Clayton, Leonard Jones, Shadi Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorne, Johanna, Jasonda Lynette Lewis, Anderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walter, Al T. Sue Walter, Emma Walter, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walter, William Walter, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justin Carl White, Desi Woods, Tillard Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamal Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James Liz Winston, J. Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leather Sr., Gladys Cofer, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tutu Don, Saber Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stitt Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janie Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nicey, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reeson, Annette Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gill, Lashonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera, and Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Nira Branson, Eric Winston. We got Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny. We got Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Brett L. Willard, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Tater, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Woolfolk, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan, Abdul Razak, and we got Vivian Johnson. Family, 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 we lift up our glass and we salute each and every last one of our ancestors with a mighty, mighty Ashe. Thank you, Anime. Brother Kwame Says metaphor is a stronger expression for what is desirable or undesirable for a person than an unimaginable reality. Oh, so true. Oh, so true. That's why they call you the Black Yoda. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. No truer words has been spoken, except for it's only three things for sure. Taxes, death, and trouble. This I know, baby. But anyway, so we lift up our glass now, family. We done made it through the ancestors, and man, we saluted them as we do on a daily basis, and it is a pleasure, and I'm very thankful that y'all have trusted me with the ancestor list. I guess I'm the ancestor dude. I don't know what to call it. You know what I'm saying? On TikTok, some of the younger people start calling me the proverb dude. The proverb dude. Hey, proverb dude, keep up the good work. Hey, proverb dude, we need more of this, but you ain't got to do it every day. But we need some more of this. The proverb dude. So I guess I'm the libation dude over here. I'm the proverb dude over there. It's crazy. But anyway, right now we are on Kujichagulia. I want to give all of our Kujichagulia babies a round of applause again. I just happen to be a Kuji baby. Kuji baby, stand up. Yes, that's right. Kuji baby, stand up. Man, oh man. It is a great day to be alive, and as I do on a daily basis, first, family, I ask you to open up your reticular formation and take some time to seek out your principles. Take some time to seek out your principles during the day. I ain't saying stop everything you do, but start learning to recognize when your principles are active in your life. Remember, culture is a liberating force, and often we can see our culture expressed through the principles' actions, through the principles being active. When we start acting with the principles in our life, and we start noticing other people that are active with the principles in their life, and we start calling it out, we give our culture power. We feed our culture, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't spend more time on your Instagram post than you do on your culture. Don't spend more time on arguing with that other person more than you spend on building your culture. Our culture needs to be a primary thing, a primary force in our lives, and we need to empower it, because the more attention we pay to it, the more powerful it becomes. The more powerful it becomes, the more able it is to be a productive aspect of our life. Culture's bigger than clothes. Culture's bigger than, you know what I'm saying? It's all, it encompasses all that we are. So we need to pay attention to it, because our enemies are paying attention to theirs. As a matter of fact, they try to make sure we pay attention to theirs. And unfortunately, we are paying more attention to other people's culture than we are to ours. And listen to the key word, paying attention. Attention is a currency. And where it flows, resources go. But anyway, Sister Tiandra say love it, ancestors, libations, proverb dude, and so much more. So I already said about the Kujichagulia family, and for those that are like, what are you talking about, Kujichagulia, blah, 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 go and sign up for the e-course so that you can learn what we're talking about here at Gye-Nyame Journey, so you don't have to be running around the world lost. You can understand what we're talking about. You can identify your day. You know what I'm saying? You can identify your day, your power day. You know what I'm saying? All the days are powerful, but, you know, some of us have a connection with certain days. Yeah, I got connection with all 7 too, but, you know, got a little special thing for my Kuji. The Kujichagulia. Man, I got my own little clan up in there. Got a Kuji clan popping off. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like I said, our ancestors were so cold with it, that they were so observant of nature, that they was able to identify similar traits by paying attention to the children and paying attention to the adults and paying attention to each other. They were able to identify certain qualities which in each day of the week they could identify similarities where they could help people simplify their path to perfecting who they were or to becoming better people. Man, that's called a system. That's called engagement with a systematic process. But anyway, for those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. The motto principle of the day is justice. The color is indigo. This is what the T-shirt company told me indigo is. This is not my preference, because y'all know I like the dark blue, but I said let me go and put on an indigo. Maybe there's a color expert out there be like, well, but that to me is kind of indigo. Yeah, whatever. All right. But anyway, how about where I don't have expertise? But indigo is the color. Correspondence is the Hermetic law. The male name for the day is Kwabena. Female name is Abina. What's up, Abina? How you doing? I'm doing fine, Kwabena. How you doing? I'm cooling. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we lift up our glass to this present moment, right? We lift up our glass to this. We lift up our glass to the power in this moment, right? We remember our responsibility with this moment, because it's our responsibility to not only pass on a moment, but to pass on some space with the moment to the next generation. Each generation is supposed to build on the next, right? As Brother Obatashaka said, if we are not very careful, right, our children will receive very little time inheritance from us, which means they're going to have to double up, which means they're going to have to work for other people to make it happen in a worse way than we do. So we got a lot of work to do. So we're going to embrace this moment, we're going to empower this moment, and we're going to move forward. And we say, Ashe. From the present moment, we move into the future. We toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Family, we lift up our glass high and we salute our children in advance, right? Can't wait to see what they become, what they do with what we leave them, right? At least those of us that's working. So we raise our glass up to them and we say, Ashe. From there, where do we go? Very simple journey. From there, it's a very, very simple journey. Sister Tiandra says, and systems are technology. The Kemetic principles are one of our ancestors' many contributions to technology as we know it today and forevermore. That's right. So, from our children, we move to all of our relations. We lift up our glass to all of our relations, all of our connections. We lift them up and we salute them and we say, Ashe. From there, we lift up our glass for that special toast. If you have anything or anyone on your heart that might need some energy from this toast, someone that might need healing, you know what I'm saying? You go on and think about them and lift up your glass, or you can say their name out loud if you know what I'm saying, if you're able to, because sometimes people need things. They don't want people to know, but they confide in you. So you got it on your heart. We lift up our glass for it. And we say, Ashe. What's up, Mama Margarita? How you doing this morning? We lift up our glass. We move to the next phase. And we lift up our glass right now for that selfish toast. This is for you, right? What is it that you need right now in this moment to move to the better you, to the higher you, to the best you? What is it that you need in this moment? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our tribal toast, right? We lifting up our tribe, our accountability group. Accountability group, our mastermind circle. That's the purpose that tribe is supposed to serve. But when you connect that to a materialistic West Asian frame of reference, it becomes a very dangerous group. It could be very dangerous if it's not really looked at for what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So when we call our tribe, we're calling out that accountability group where we hold each other accountable, where we hold each other to the principles and to the standards of the principles that we have set. We talk about the Nguzo Saba, we talk about the laws of Ma'at. Around these parts, I don't know what y'all talk about, but we talk about them around these parts, and we got to hold each other to that. Or what we doing? If we're not doing that, what we doing? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm not into just social circles and sitting down and having tea with people and, you know, talking about shit that really don't matter. I see what's coming. I see what's coming. Like I said, I'm plagued by nightmares. You know what I'm saying? About what's coming. You know what I'm saying? And shit that I'm going to have to deal with. And I got to make sure that I'm ready, and I got to make sure that I got a group of people around me that are ready. So sometimes I might rub people the wrong way, but shit, I'm trying to get ready. I'm trying to get you ready. I'm trying to get me ready. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, my things are just dreams, right? Let me put it this way. One of the things that my life has definitely pointed out to me is that under fire, literally, it could be, y'all, some people could say metaphorically, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking in both ways. Under fire, people act strange and different. Under fire, people act strange and different. And one of the things that I learned in the military was that if you want certain reactions, you have to train for them. And some of those situations you have to put people in have to be severe enough and close enough to real life so that in their practice, they could see their own reactions and their team can see their reactions so that they know how to compensate for that and build on that. You know, so, you know, we go through some hard times here. So we lift up our glass to the tribe. Damn, that was a long tribe toast. I'm sorry. Lift up our glass to your tribe. Say your tribe out loud, family. And we lift it up and we say, Ashe. Now, last but not least, family, I'm going to toast the most magnificent, the most wonderful, most uplifting, wisest, bravest, the most inspirational individual in the room right now. I'm lifting my glass up to you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy. Mama Margaret Abusua. I don't know what that, I second that lady. OT, he said, okay. I second that lady, speak the truth. Abusua. You got to break that down for us, brother. Mama Margarita say today is her baby daughter Amanda's birthday. 43 years of experience. Shouts out to her. Shouts out to her. Let's go give her a round of applause. So I toast you, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, wish you peace, power, joy, 100 years. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, Ke-In. It's not on this shirt. It's on the other shirt. But, let's get to the news. Damn. It's 6:50 already. We had man, all right, cool. All right, let's go. For those that are new, I'm going to take you straight to the base where you can stay in contact with us. This is the free e-course. Download G&J or Gye-Nyame Journey free 7-day e-course. It's freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com. Or you can go to this right here, gumroad.com/G&J. But gnj.media or freegnjecourse.com will take you to the same place. In day one, we talk about unleashing the power of Nguzo Saba. And you get that player's pyramid, right? We talk about the player's pyramid because we use our principles, but there's a systematic process to it. It's more than just learning them, you know, and memorizing the definitions. You know what I'm saying? If it's not applicable, You know what I'm saying? So with the Players Pyramid, we explore a method of making the Nguzo Saba applicable. Day 2, understanding how to use folk tales, myths, and legends. That's where I talk about folk tales for grown folks and the importance of folk tales, myths, and legends, and what they demonstrate and what they do for us. What they do for us. They help make sense of the world. You know what I'm saying? Rather than us looking at them as children's stories or stuff like that, they were crafted for the adults as well. As a matter of fact, for the adults first. For the adults first. So a lot of us look at these comic books and some of the stories because these comic books are rehashing a lot of our stories. We look at them and be like, oh, they just for kids. And we look at some, oh, it's just for kids. Some of us get into these movies and we be missing the lessons because it's just a movie. So what we want to do is get everybody in Gye-Nyame journey, everybody that's directly related to Gye-Nyame. And we trying to get you what we call symbol literate. You can pick up on the symbols and you can pick up on the message in there. And it's not even gonna make the movie worse, horrible. Because some people get so deep they make a movie terrible. Y'all know people like that. They get so deep. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about being able to still enjoy the movie, but still be able to do a process afterwards or have a discussion about it where you are able to pull out the value in it rather than just sitting around wasting time. Day 3, wisdom mining. Talking about the power of our proverbs, our ancestors, and how to pull them out, how to pull it out. Day 4, power of libations, which is what we doing right now. I talk about the daily toast and the reason we do it. Like I said, I told you I'm going to break down why we do what we do. Day 5, pulling it all together, Warrior's Handbook to Life's Journey. It's one of my books, one of the books. I'm going to work on a better cover. I'm going to work on a better cover, but you know, what's better than a Simba looking at a Gye-Nyame symbol went on the back, because it's actually one picture. So you got Simba on one side looking at the Gye-Nyame symbol, and you got the Phoenix on the other side looking at the Gye-Nyame symbol. You know what I'm saying? Phoenix and Simba, the Simba and the Phoenix, and in the middle is a Gye-Nyame. That's all the way. But anyway, the Warrior's Handbook for Life's Journeys talk about pulling all these things together in a package so that you can work them all together. Day 6. Additional, we talk about the power of meditation and meditation by the numbers. And day 7, we talk about the 224 self-help process and the 21-day Nguzo Saba challenge, which I have my annual 21-day challenge fast coming up. And as I'm illustrating and I'm saying right now, I am not doing the 3-day dry one this year. Last year, that shit I thought I was about to die. So I'm going to do 1 day dry. So, you know, it's built like a pyramid. I got 10 days up, 1 day at the peak, then I got 10 days down. All right. Each one is according to the Nguzo Saba, and I'm moving up one side of the pyramid and I'm coming down the other side of the pyramid metaphorically. Right. So I'm gonna be fasting for that 21 days. For the first 7 days, broths and juices. And water, and of course that ambrosia. I'm brewing some ambrosia right now. Second set of 7 days. Now the second week is broken down into 3, 1, and 3. So 3 days, water only. 1 day, nothing. That's the peak. That's where I'm at the peak of the pyramid. Day through the next 3 days, water only, and then that next week I flow back into the broths and the juices and the blah blah blah, and I'm done. I'm trying to do all that before Juneteenth, so I'm gonna have to start sometime in May. It's all right, bro, but kind of late on the 21st 21-day challenge. But any time is a perfect. Is a perfect. You said you late on it? No, I ain't started yet. I ain't started that yet. I have to take, especially the week where I just do water. I have to take that week off. I'm thinking about taking some time off in the middle so that I can just focus on. The process, because a lot of times when you get caught up. Man, you get caught up and you trying to fast, and then I get caught up in the world, and I'm moving around, I'm driving here, I'm doing this, and it's kind of even hard for me, you know, Cause I got young girls, so they, as far as they concerned, I don't get tired, I don't get sick. They don't care about nothing. I started some time ago, but I got your circumstances understood. Yes, sir. Oh, you started your 21 day. Oh, you already started. Okay, cool. So hey, let the world, like I said, I got you. I got you. Sister Tiandra say Ramadan Mubarak. We also talking about the 224 self-help process. At least spending 2 hours in every 24 hours in that self-mastery, in that nation-building phase. You know what I'm saying? Because the more time we start spending in it, you can start with 2 minutes, work your way up to 2 hours, and once you get up to 2 hours, you'll start seeing results where it's adding to your life, where it's bringing benefits into your life. And that 2 hours will extend into even more time being able to be spent on doing some serious work. All right, so here we go. Let's get to some of the news. We got some more bad news. Oh, there go that Kujichagulia shirt. You can be sure to get, you get your Dayborn shirt. I got it posted up here. I got all the, here you go. In our shop, we got all the Dayborn shirts. Y'all go over there. Y'all can check that out. Support us. We also got the Kwanzaa 365 shirts right here in Facebook land. Y'all gonna get them. It'll take you up to our store. I got to get the link from my other store because I still got my Gye-Nyame shirts over there, and we still paying for that. So I can't remember the thing, but it's through Streamlabs. So I got to go and get back over to Streamlabs and start using that as well. As a matter of fact, I wonder if we're live on Streamlabs. Interesting. Let's see. Since we paying for it, let's see. I can't remember the Streamlabs. Live streaming. Streamlabs login. Let's see. Do I log in with YouTube or do I log in with Twitch? Let's log in with YouTube. Let's see what's going on. Of course, Hot Tim Gye-Nyame. Of course, Gye-Nyame Journey. So we still up. Let's see if it's streaming. I'm just checking. I'm sorry, family. I don't mean to hold y'all up. All right. Let me go. I just want to go see the channel. Damn, I got a bunch of messages. I think I'm streaming on YouTube. They won't let me on YouTube, I don't think. So it might not be streaming. Okay. I switched it. Let's go. Where do I go? Reaction clips, support affiliates, feature suggestions, log out. Oh shit. What is it? Is G&J live? G&J Media.live. I think that's it. That's it. Yeah. All right. Take me a second. All right, cool. I knew it was something. All right. So, start watching. Broadcaster indicates the channel is intended for mature audience. It got all of the chats over here, and you can go and click on it. But then also down here, we got the store with some of our other stuff in there. So I might need to start promoting this again. All right, cool. Contact GNJ.media. You contact us on there. Got the live when I'm supposed to be streaming tonight. The folk tale for the night is The Salt Merchant and His Ass. And I swear to God, it's not a porno. I swear to God. It's not a porno. Okay? It's not a porno. So, but it's a good one. It's a good lesson in there. And it should be a pretty good conversation. Sharp munching his ass. Let's go to some of the news. So it's gnj.media live. So I'm going to because we still using that. We're still up. We still got that domain. So I might as well go and use that as well. So Columbus starts change over to clean energy sources. You know, I thought I'd share that because, like I said, energy is a major industry. As a matter of fact, it's energy that allows this country to do all the things that it does. And we're in a constant pursuit of cheaper and cheaper and cleaner energy. And this is a viable field for us to start directing our children into. You know what I'm saying? Ways of producing energy. The farmer, his hoe, and ass is a good one for a fable. The farmer, his hoe, and ass. Ooh, Kwame, you going to hell. But anyway, but this is the one I kind of want to look at. Yes. Come on now. See, they're covering it up. All right, I'm just going to click on it. Y'all playing with the wrong one. Air freshener violation. Now, this young man's picture is circulating all over the internet right now. And I want to cover this. Yes, police can pull you over for hanging an air freshener in your car. You heard me right. Moments before police fatally shot Dante Wright during a traffic stop. Y'all, if you haven't heard the news, Dante Wright was pulled over and supposedly accidentally shot because the police officer, she was reaching for her taser and ended up shooting this young man. She reached for a taser and ended up pulling the gun, squeezed the trigger, supposedly, and now this young man is gone. The traffic violation, according to the police, was some petty, it's petty shit. They pulled him over for petty shit, and it extended to someone lose their life. None of the shit that he was possibly or could possibly have been charged for called for the death penalty. But it appears that when you are pulled over and are black, prepare to fight for your life. And wasn't that used in our, yep, that ain't even trying. No, I mean, they don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be convincing. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, because if you really think about the foolishness, this whole case with Derek Chauvin is, you know, it's so revealing. You have to prove what everybody saw. And I understand everybody deserved their day in court, but there's a serious defense for this man, saying, hey, he was doing his job. So then, if he was doing his job, please, maybe we might need to look at the job description of police officers. Because who and what was he protecting? And if that's really in your thing, who and what was he protecting? And if he wasn't protected, then what job was he doing? Maybe there's something else in the job description that we might need to check out. They in court blaming the victim. Oh man, they're trying to run that man's reputation through the mud. You know, he could have died from a heart attack from drugs. He had drugs in his system, blah, blah, blah. And this is what they do to us. This is what they do to us. You know what I'm saying? And no amount of our tears. You know what I'm saying? Becky cries, she gets you shot. We cry and cry and cry. Moment before police fatally shot Dante Wright during a traffic stop. I mean, this shit just keeps happening. Sunday in mining, I still owe push-ups. I still owe Sasha push-ups. Minneapolis suburbs, he called his mother and told her he'd been pulled over for hanging air fresheners from his rear view mirror. Where else do air fresheners supposed to go? I got air fresheners in my goddamn, oh my God. Now I'm driving with air freshener. Black and driving with air freshener is enough to get me pulled over in some places. It's not clear how much of a role the air fresheners played in a traffic stop. Brooklyn Center Police Chief Tim Gannon told reporters Monday that Wright was originally pulled over for an expired tag, and that's when officers approached his car. They saw an item hanging from the rearview mirror. So, expired tags, and we still kind of in a pandemic. Some of these places are not open like they were. Okay. Y'all was looking for a reason to pull this dude over. Officers ran Wright's name and found a gross misdemeanor warrant. What the fuck does that mean? A gross misdemeanor. I never heard. Anybody out there got a description of what a gross misdemeanor warrant is? Gannon said without providing additional details, they could just say shit, and yeah, I'm white and I said so, or I'm a police officer and I said so, and that's the way it is. Gannon said without providing additional details on the dangling item or the warrant. He said the shooting appeared to be accidental. But Minnesota, this is Minnesota, goddamn Minnesota. I mean, goddamn Minnesota. For George Floyd was all that was needed to move on. Chauvin had a vendetta. But Minnesota is one of the least several states with laws that prohibit hanging items from a vehicle's rearview mirror or affixing them to the windshield on the grounds that they could obstruct the driver's vision. A person shall not drive or operate any motor vehicle with any object suspended between the driver and the windshield, other than sun visors, rearview mirrors, driver feedback, and safety monitoring equipment when mounted immediately behind, slightly above, or slightly below the rearview mirror. So if it's illegal to have air fresheners in the state of Minnesota, if Minnesota is a state, is it illegal to make them and to sell them there? I mean, if it's illegal to have them in your window, is it illegal to make and sell these products in the store? Hold on, I'm missing something. We got a nice little conversation going over here. Let's see what's going on. CeeLo saying United States law, gross misdemeanor is a crime which is more serious than a regular misdemeanor, but is still classified as a minor crime. As opposed to a serious crime, such crimes may include petty theft, simple assault, or driving under the influence of alcohol and other drugs. No, I was. No, Jay was. Tiandra said, she said, I was charged with the highest misdemeanor there is. Hold on. No such thing as gross. Misdemeanors, then felony. What's in between? Rhetoric. CeeLo, yes, even your handicap placard isn't supposed to be displayed while driving. They obstruct the vision. It says no on the placard. Oh, so I better take down my air freshener, huh? That's some shit. All right. So Brother Hot Tim is going to take his air freshener out his window so that, because like I said, some bullshit happened to me. I'm no one in my family by blood or relations will be screaming for peace if some shit happened to me. That is not allowed. Some bullshit happened to me. I'm just saying. Let me shut up. I'm just saying. It's so much bullshit. Motherfuckers gonna be coming out talking about just forgive them. Just forgive them. It says so on the placard, but you're selling it. So if I was to sell weed or crack, could I put a safety warning on it and possibly get less time? It's illegal too. You know, she said, yes, it really, hey, the first 5 minutes, it freshens. For the first 5 to 10 minutes, it freshens and your nose get used to the strong scent, so you no longer notice it. You know, so I'm going to take the damn thing up out my window. You know, I just got it. I just went to Moo. What's the name of that place we went to go wash the car? The Cow Moo or something like that?
Something like that.
You're right. What is you doing?
Looking for my bag.
Excuse me. I'm doing my show. I got to drop you off? Yeah. Okay, cool. Family, I got to get up. But y'all can finish reading this. You know they going you know somebody in the family going to come out and be like, please forgive them. Please forgive them. But no, not here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because the law. And, you know, that reminds me of Dr. Island of Dr. Moreau. The law. You know. But, family, I'm about to get up and out. Y'all gonna have a marvelous day. I'm about to go out here and start my adventure. I hope that you have a pleasant adventure. Going out there and build. Going out there and spread the word. Going out there and share your culture. Because now is our time. One love, fam. Good comments from CeeLo and Lady Tiandra. Love y'all much. That's from Brother Kwame. I love y'all as well. Y'all have a great and marvelous day. I'm out. They're mostly toxics too. I struggle to breathe with the crap. I use oils on cotton balls, if necessary, or car diffuser. There is no tomorrow. Y'all better listen. Y'all better leave my little hanging placard alone. You know? Hey, whatever. I'm gonna take it down though, just in case. Just in case I don't make it home tonight. Got pulled over by the police and murdered for a hanging thing on my mirror. Just in case. But family, I'm out. Y'all gonna have a great day. I'm about to go on and read some more of this and move on. For those that don't know, I got that. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm bringing it up. There you go. The integration trap, the generation gap. And also get done with my daily assignments. Also try to keep up with my YouTube studies as well. My YouTube and my podcast studies. I do it on a regular basis. Family, set yourself up a systematic process. She said, just go. Why are you so mean? I'm moving off slowly. Killing you softly with my song. But I'm out. Peace. Peace out, Spreaker.